the surprise comes in. Oh, good. That's good bourbon. I encourage you folks, watch out for that as well. So this Colorado bourbon surprised me, and you don't want to miss it. So folks, I have here Branch Barrel and their Colorado Straight 5-year-old bourbon. Now, I was gifted this bottle for review, so we'll check it out and see what we think. Now, I tell you, I already have sampled a little bit, but it did surprise me. Now, this is 5 years old, straight bourbon whiskey, not 46% ABV, so 92 proof, if my math serves me right. And so this is from Branch Barrel Distillery in Denver. So Centennial, I think. So we'll check it out. Okay, so it's got that straight up caramel on the nose, that little tannic, so the oak on there, the caramel. Overall, very, very pleasant nose. Now, I don't have any kind of spiciness to it. There's no. It's just a good straight up good bourbon. We'll try it. So it's very pleasant. I like the way the caramel comes forward, a little bit oakiness to it. It's not too much for my taste, and it has it's a nice, a little peppery, but more like a black pepper, not like spicy. And it's kind of got, there's sort of a, I don't know, leather, I guess, note to it. So overall, it's very good. Now, tell you more about it. So Branch Barrel, so their story is kind of unique. It's very interesting. So this distillery was built by hand, literally from the ground up, with repurposed equipment. So if I remember the story right, it's a bunch of friends who got together talking about making whiskey, and they decided they experimented a little bit, made some whiskey, and then they put the whiskey they made into a jar. They didn't have any barrels to age it in, so they used what they had available, branches from a tree they had in their yard. So that's where the Branch Barrel comes in. So they literally made some moonshine of their own, the whiskey of their own, and tried aging it with a little bit of wood from their own yard, and they liked it. So they made a distillery using different parts, like I think it involves some canned food equipment, some water heater parts, basically anything they could find, old pieces and parts to build still, to build mash chun, to build all these things they built on their own. So very much it's cobbled together of their own accord and made a distillery. I was very skeptical about them. I had heard about Branch Barrel, and this is kind of where the surprise comes in. I was told by somebody that, it's not very good. It's very simple. And doing is how I do. I looked into it and I found that I think it said that they were using basically just corn and malted barley mash bill. So no rye, no wheat. And right there, it's almost like I made up my decision right away. So I tried it, I think, once at a tasting, but tastings you can only use those with a grain of salt, but it's just a matter of, it was okay. I didn't think much of it. Well, then they asked me if I wanted to try this out. So I was like, sure, I'll try it, give it a shot. And now I got this last summer, but when I tried it, I was like, oh, that's nice. I like that. It's it took me by surprise. And then on the taste, it really did surprise me. And I think it's okay. So let's... Yeah. That is good bourbon. Now, it is 92 proof. It's not super complex, but there's a bit of complexity in there. That the nose, it tastes just like it smells. It's good, straight up. It's got some oak in there. It has that caramelness to it. All those great bourbon flavors. And it really is a good bourbon. And when I found out that this is their new flagship, so this is their flagship whiskey, and they have other things based off of this. So they have different finishes. They have a rye version that has some rye grain in here. They have a wheated bourbon that they put wheat in. So just things you might expect, but this is their flagship. And I'm like, that's good. That's solid. That's easy. That's approachable. And it doesn't disappoint. And that's what surprised me. But it also surprised me that I let somebody else's opinions really shape me that much. But that's kind of one of those things I encourage you folks to really watch out for that as well. You don't want to let other people's opinions really shape what you think before you try it. Now, is this like 10 out of 10, the best I've ever had? No. But it's really good. And the fact that I think its price point is like 50s, really good for a local craft distillery. I really like that. So if you have any whiskey that you have made a decision about already, maybe go back to it. Really take a second look at it, as I have with Branch Barrel. Now, I love their social media. If you have a chance, go onto their social media, check out some of their reels, some of their videos, and some of the things they've done. It's just really silly, really fun, and they really have fun with it. And I really like that, especially with a craft distillery, because I think they've gotten a lot of attention because of that. Because that's really kind of what you need to do nowadays, is to get attention. Now, if you like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all those YouTube-y things. I'd love to have you around. And if you really love Colorado whiskey, check out my Colorado Whiskey Friends group. I'm going to put the tag in the description and also put it as a comment on this video. So Colorado Whiskey Friends, it's a community around the love of Colorado whiskey. That's it. If you're a beginner, if you're experienced, if you're just getting into it, any of those, get into it, come join us. Love to have you. Now, overall, this is definitely good. Doesn't disappoint, and it is exactly what a flagship should be. It's solid, it's tasty, and I enjoy it. Really has changed my mind. I'm excited to try more Branch and Barrel. Now, for this will be tasty. Definitely a hitter. I think you should try it. But on that, you have a great day. Cheers, my friends.